Not Broke fam, thank you for tuning back into the channel. Please hit that like button, that subscribe button. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers. Each and every subscription helps. Hit that button. Cheap Not Broke fam, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's time for the Wednesday rant. You know what it is. Well, I tell the truth, or complain, or just give how I feel or how we feel about what's going on. Wednesday rant. Thank you all for tuning back in the channel. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers. Yes, we are. If you could tell a friend of a friend of a friend to subscribe, that'd be great. Or just share the videos. By the way, if you haven't, please head over to cheapnotbroke.com. Grab yourself some merchandise. One of the old school shirts. These are one of the first shirts I made. Check it out. First shirts I made, baby. You got to get you one of these. Now, these are the original Cheap Not Broke shirts. You see how long? Look how long it's been holding up. Vintage shirts. I'm going to retire. I'm eventually putting in one of those cases back there. Yes. Hope everybody's doing well. Today is February 5th. February 5th. Thank you all for tuning back into the channel. Let's get on into it, shall we? The post office. Is the post office done with China? What? Yeah, talking about they're going to stop shipping Shein and, well, there's, they don't ship Shein and Temu, but they're going to stop dealing with Shein and Temu. Now, when I came up with this show idea, I didn't know they reversed the ban. That was quick. That was super fast. But that's what happened. They got rid of the ban, and they said, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to do it. No, we're not. No, they can't make up their damn mind. People can't make up their damn mind what they're going to do. So, but we're going to get into it tonight. Let's get into it, shall we? Wednesday rant. So, what is the whole thing is about? U.S. Postal Service briefly suspends incoming packages from China, Hong Kong. Why? The United States Postal Service has reversed its decision to ban inbound packages from China and Hong Kong just one day after announcing suspend. That was quick. Kind of like TikTok, right? That wasn't even 24 hours. Wasn't even 48 hours. They just be doing stuff. Just try to make you all messed up. Try to play with your mind. The initial decision came after the U.S. government imposed a 10% tariff on Chinese products. Hey, I get a lot of stuff from China. America is damn near made by China, okay? All this stuff comes from China. You're not producing nothing here because it costs too much money. Chinese goods eliminated from customs exemption that were previously allowed small value packages to enter the country tax-free. On Wednesday, the Postal Service announced it would continue accepting international mail and packages from China and Hong Kong, but provided no explanation of the abrupt reversal. Money, don't play with me. Money, y'all want that money. Y'all need that damn money. Y'all not about to make no money off of no birthday cards, sending birthday cards and all that trash, all the magazines and all that. I don't know. You still get the newspapers now. When you want to paint or do something, you still need newspaper. The only time I really get the newspaper is when I'm about to put it down so I don't make a mess. Other than that, stop sending that crap to my house. What do I need to go to turn that crap off? Wasting all that paper, wasting killing all the trees for this BS newspaper. Stop sending it to me. In a brief statement, USPS, United States Postal Service, indicated it would coordinate with Customs and Border Patrol to implement a new system of collecting tariffs on Chinese imports while ensuring continued delivery services. Money. A sudden policy change had potential to disrupt online shipping platforms such as Temu, Shein, which have become increasingly popular among American consumers for their low-cost clothing and household items shipping direct from China. We need that. They got a lot of good stuff in there. Amazon gets stuff from China too. Don't play. Don't act like that. Look, Amazon is nothing but a reseller, and I'm sure some of that stuff comes from China too. So I was very concerned about this. The U.S. Border Protection has estimated that over 4 million packages. Hold on. Let's see if my screen will cooperate with me tonight. Will it cooperate with me tonight? Google Chrome. Let's see. Will it cooperate? Will it cooperate with me tonight? Nope. It still ain't doing it. Oh well. We're gonna do it the old school way. Let me get it up here. Where we at? Website. Boom. Here we go. Get that out of the way. Here we go. Bam. Here we go. So yes, China, U.S. Postal Service briefly suspends incoming packages from Hong Kong. Now, here's the thing. I don't know if you've ordered from Temu and Shein. Shein and Temu are very, very, very inexpensive. I don't use Shein. Shit, you want to say Team because I'm always going to talk about Temu. Shein, they're very, very inexpensive. Not as expensive as they used to be. Shein is kicking the butt. Excuse me. Shein is kicking their butt Temu is kicking their butt when it comes to these prices. However, this is how they always playing games. They playing games with TikTok. They playing games with everything. Hold on, let me turn this down a little bit so y'all can hear me clearly. All right. Customer Border Patrol. Let me turn this down a little more. It sounds like it's a little loud. Music a little loud on this end. We're gonna close all this stuff. Why is stuff always popping up? Anyway, all right. There we go. Got turned down. All right, here we go. U.S. Custom Borders has estimated over 4 million packages benefiting from the de minimis rule enter the U.S. each week. The de minimis rule, if I'm not mistaken, the de minimis rule is packages under a certain amount do not have to pay for tariff, have to pay shipping. This is their hustle. That's how they get that stuff over here so doggone cheap. Let's take a look real quick. Oh no, let's see where I get my rules from. Let's take a look at that. Oh man, where are we at? Boom. De minimis rule refers to the minimum value of imported goods that can enter a country without being subject to taxes and duty. In the U.S., the threshold is $800, meaning shipment value at $800 or less can be entered the country duty-free. So they ship everything in $800 less packages. Smart. Exemption from the duty-free tariffs, goods below $800 threshold are not subject to import duties, applies to e-commerce direct shipments, Temu and Shein, facilitates faster customs clearance, less paperwork, China e-commerce growth, and potential policy changes. There have been discussed about lowering the threshold to close loopholes. Would you like details on this fact? No, I wouldn't like details. But yes, this is how we get all the stuff pretty cheap. This is how we get all the cheap goods over here because of the de minimis rule. They get that stuff over here dirt cheap, and that's how we get it so low. Now, it takes a long time, but who cares about shipping? I don't need it tomorrow. I'd rather pay less and to wait longer. That's me personally. A recent congressional congressional research service report noted that Chinese exports of low-value packages in the U.S. skyrocketed from $5.3 billion in 2018 to $66 billion in 2023. It's 2025. Highlight the significance of the trade channel. Look here, people want to get stuff for cheap. We're no different than other companies, big business. What you think big business is doing out here? They're getting stuff for cheap. They're paying a lot less money for all of this stuff, and that's how they roll. They get it for the cheap, and they sell it high. That's how you think you get $1 billion business. You're not getting $1 billion business paying $1 billion for anything. You go get cheap labor and you sell it high. So they're playing a game, and this is no different than Temu. The USPS they jumped the gun. Oh, we're not going to ship this stuff. Wait a minute, how much money are we going to lose? Oh no, we got to get back to it. Listen, you don't think everybody else is going to charge us tariff too? They only talking about us giving tariffs out. Other people are going to be charging tariffs too. It's not just us. They act like the tariffs are the only tool that the U.S. has. You heard Canada. We talked about this on Monday night. Canada's going to hit your ass with them tariffs. Nope, they're not playing with y'all. They're not playing with y'all. Since Trump has been in office, everything has gone up except your pay. Your pay hasn't gone up. Your salaries haven't gone up. You heard about the federal government. They're trying to cut people and let people go, getting rid of agencies, trying to make people retire early. Everybody's losing money. But hey, you got this who y'all wanted in office. He ain't helping no poor people. Donald Trump is not helping poor people. He's not. He's not helping nobody poor. If you poor, you're stuck. But this is who y'all want in office, and this is what we get. We're getting the poo-poo end of the stick. Shit end of the stick. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're getting. We're getting the shit end of the stick, and it kind of sucks. Now, if it's not just, I brought this up. I want to talk about this because it's not just Temu. There's a lot of products that come from China. I'm not sure. Let's see what all products come from China. There's a whole supply, products that come. Products we get way more products from China than they get from us. Products that come from China to the U.S. Let me see. Let's take a look at that. A lot of stuff comes from China to the U.S. We can't, like I said, we can't function without China. Matter of fact, some of those cargo ships that come over from China come here full. They get shipped back empty. They go back empty. So there you have it. We got consumer electronics, smartphones, laptops, headphones, earbuds. You know the cheap stuff that comes from China. You know what that is. Clothing, sneakers, handbags, accessories, jackets, household goods, furniture, IKEA. Oh, Wayfair. Oh, we know about Wayfair. I don't like Wayfair. Speaking of which, I'm not a fan of Wayfair and IKEA. I get tired of putting that crap together. I don't know if you ever bought any stuff from them. That stuff is not easy to put together, and the instructions suck. You know how many times I put something together from Wayfair or IKEA, and I put it together backwards. I had to take it back apart to do it again. 16 steps turns into 35 steps because you got to keep doing it over and over because it's backwards and something's wrong. I don't like it. It's annoying and it gets on my dang nerves. Back to it. Auto parts, tires, brakes pads, engine components, car batteries, auto repair tools, industrial manufacturing equipment, toys, games, solar panels for renewable energy, textiles, raw materials, tools, all kinds. Listen, we get a lot of stuff from China, all right? We get a lot of stuff from China. And like I said, we can't do business without them. Cheap, not broke. A lot of the stuff that, how am I cheap, not broke? China. I'm cheap, not broke. Not saying the brand is dependent on China, but a lot of the consumer type goods that I buy come from, dang, what the heck is going on with me? A lot of the stuff that I buy comes from China, and you need it. You need these things. You need this stuff from China, okay? Who's willing to pay more? Are you willing? Do you love America so much that you're willing to pay more money? Are you willing to pay more money for American products? I know I'm not. Absolutely not. I don't care where it's come from. I care about cost. I'm cost sensitive. I care about that. All right? Let me get the stuff for the cheap. That's what I want. You're not trying to overpay for anything. Now, let me tell you about these Chinese cars. Y'all don't know about these Chinese cars. The Chinese cars are killing them. They're making a killing. What about the Chinese cars? What about the Chinese electric cars? Car prices. What about the Chinese electric car prices? Let me pull them up through you because I don't think y'all understand how cheap these cars are. That's why they got a 100% tariff on those. They're not letting those come over here because they're going to put everybody about a bus. You know your boy Elon Muskie. They're going to put Elon Muskie out of business. That's what I'm going to call him, Elon Muskie, for the next 4 years. Elon Muskie. Because his ass stank. He's stinking. Let's give you an idea of these China. The BYD Seagull, priced at $12,000 in China, a compact, EV built that has garnered attention for affordability and quality. The Wulong minivan EV, oh, I seen this thing is nice, $4,300 in China. I don't know if it's that US dollars, but I'm assuming it is. One of the least expensive electric cars in China. BYD Han EV ranges from $31,000 to $40,000 depending on the model. Okay, that ain't cheap. That ain't a cheap car. The Skyworth EV6, $22,000 in China. The Xiaomi SU7, $30,000. Now, these, of course, is without taxes and fees. This is without the loan. Cars. Now, I don't know if you all noticed this, if you ever thought about this. You ever thought about why you can't buy a car wholesale? You ever thought about why you can't buy a car wholesale from the dealership? You cannot do that. You got to buy a car from the dealership. They lobbied, I think the car dealership, they lobbied back in the 70s. They lobbied back in the 70s, so they couldn't do that. Let me see. Carvana tried to get it going, but Carvana, they didn't do well. Why can't you buy a car wholesale without a dealership? I know why dealership. I just want to make sure I'm right before I tell y'all. Dealership. Why can't you buy a car wholesale without the dealership? Let's see. Dealership franchise law. Many U.S. states have franchise laws that require new cars to be sold through a licensed dealership, preventing manufacturers from selling directly from consumers. This protects dealerships from direct competition with automakers. Exceptions: Tesla, Rivian, and Lucid sell directly in some states by bypassing traditional dealerships. Isn't that nice? Wholesale buying restrictions. Wholesale car auctions are mostly restricted to licensed dealers. Licensed. They always want to get this extra money out you. Regular consumers cannot access these auctions without a dealer's license. Dealers get discounts from buying in bulk, but manufacturers limit sales to prevent reselling outside the dealer network. See, this is all crap. Manufacturers agreement. Automakers enter exclusive contract with dealerships preventing these sales. So basically, they lobbied. They went to the government and said, hey, y'all should have to come to the dealership. Now you got to go deal with this stank dude trying to buy, press you about buying the car. Man, get out of my face. Get out of my face. Well, as soon as you walk to the dealership, hey, how you doing? What kind of car you looking for? What's your budget? My budget is zero. Get out of my face. I will let you know when I'm ready. All right? I don't want you in here trying to be all on me, trying to get me buy a car. Let me buy it by myself. I don't want your help. I don't want your help. Cars are delivered to dealerships for inspection, customization, and warranty activation. If sold wholesale, customers would be responsible for handling registration, warranties, and transport. We handle registration as is. What are you talking about? You register the car on your own. States require specific licensing and paperwork for car sales. So the dealerships got all this sewn up. It's unfortunate because you should be able to buy a car straight from the manufacturer. You should be able to buy a car straight from the manufacturer. It would save you so much money. Now me, I'm a cash car guy. I don't think you should buy a car brand new. Nobody should, because it depreciates as soon as you drive off the lot. Why? But they'll turn around and sell that same car for the after price. Now, if it come back on the dealership, they're going to sell it. So it only goes, the car gets devalued when you drive it off the lot. But when the dealership resells it, they sell it for the same amount of money. You ever get a used car? That thing ain't always cheap. It's not always cheap. It's best to buy a used car because that person can take the initial hit of depreciation. So when you get a car off the lot, if somebody's already purchased it, it depreciates in value. And that's what you want. You want to depreciate in value. I'm not trying to pay all this money. So let somebody else get that car first. You drive it, and then it's, then you pay less money. So if you want a discount, don't buy a brand new car. There you go. It's brand new to you. You get a car, 10,000 miles on it. That's brand new to you. It still got the new car smell. Still smells great. So why not do it that way? But they don't let you do that. They don't let you do that. No need to go buy a brand new car. If you just want to have a brand new car with 0 miles, what's the difference between 0 miles and 9,000, 5,000 miles? A couple grand, a couple $1,000. Car might be $45,000. It'll depreciate once you drive it off. Now it might be 39, 37. You should not buy a new car. You should not buy, it doesn't make any sense. It's going to depreciate in value. It is. When you turn it back in, you're going to get less for it. You're not going to get the same amount of money for it. So you don't need to buy a brand new car. Now, of course, I learned this from my mom and dad. My mom and dad taught me this. You don't need to go buy a brand new car because you're going to get hit with the loan, and then they're going to drive the cost back up with the interest on the loan. Not to mention you got to get car insurance. So between the car payment and the insurance, you're going back up. Now, when you buy a new car, you have to get full coverage on it. Because they require that. You must buy full coverage. They're not going to let you. The bank, because that's the bank. That's to ensure the bank gets their money back. So if something happens to the car, you still owe on the loan. Speaking of loans, I wonder are those people still paying mortgages? Man, I got to stand up. Man, I got to get. Matter of fact, I'm going to actually start doing the show standing up in a little bit. I'm working on that right now because I want to stand up and move around. I'm wondering, are some of these people whose houses burned down in California, what happens with the loans? Did they forgive the loans? Are you still paying on the loan? You have no house, but you keep the loan. Let me give you a good hustle out here. So I don't know if you know what car sharks do. Car sharks, people who buy cars and hustle you, what they do is this. They will, some used car lots, the really shady ones, the really nasty ones, what they do is they sell cars to people with bad credit. Okay, let me give you a 12-month span. They sell people cars with bad credit. So let's say you got bad credit, but they'll give you a car. Good credit, no credit, bad credit, we don't give a damn. Come on down here and get this car because you need one. You tired of walking and smelling like ass when you get inside? I know you are. Come get this car. You can smell better. That's how the ads go. But anyway, so when you buy these cars, sometimes the terms are you got to pay on this thing every 2 weeks, and the interest rate is stupid. stupid. It's really high ass interest rate. But what they do, they will sell a car to somebody with bad credit, knowing they probably can't afford it. They can look and tell. They can look at your income and tell, and they can look at your credit history. They know you're not shit. They know you're not gonna pay. They know this. This is known. This is a known fact that you're not gonna pay. So what do they do? So what do? They sell you the car anyway because they know you're gonna probably miss a payment in 2 to 3 months. And if you miss 1 to 2 payments, let's say you miss one payment, they can come repo the car. They will come repo the car, and you are stuck with the loan. Now, this happened in March. You bought the car in January, missed the payment in February, they collect it in March. Boom. They clean it back up, they're out selling it again in April. They buy a car, somebody buys the car in April, they miss the payment in May, they come collect it in June. That's 2 people that got the car that have loans that they're still paying on the car. You're still responsible for the loan, whether you have the vehicle or not. Still responsible on the loan. And they're taking the car back and they're going to sell it to a third person. So they have 2 people paying on cars that they don't have and they're about to sell it to a third person. Ain't that a hustle? That's why they prey on the weak. They prey on the fools. They prey on people with bad credit. Now, how do you prevent this? You go buy a car for cash. Go get you a cash car. You don't need to spend all that money on a car. Get you a car for cash. There's plenty of cars out there. But people, man, I don't want to buy a car. It's going to break down me. What you think a mechanic is? Find you a good local mechanic that can fix your car. And I've always been an advocate. Honda, Toyota. Hondas and Toyotas are the best cars on the planet. They will run. They will keep on running. Let me tell you something. If you going out, let me pull it up real quick. I'm gonna show you the. I'm gonna pull up a car right now. You've probably seen it. I used to have one of these. 1998 Honda Accord. This car. I'm gonna show y'all this car right now. If you've been out anywhere in the last, I don't know, day or so, whatever, I'm telling you, you're gonna realize you've seen this car. This car has been seen. You have seen this car. Let me pull it up 1 second. Put all this stuff down. All this crap. There we go. Got to get all this stuff out the way. There we go. All right, boom. Let me pull it up. Pull it up. Let me pull it up. Now, if you need a cash car, I would suggest you get one of these because they're very inexpensive to work on. This car right here, 1998 Honda Accord. I'm pretty sure if you've been out in the last day or so, you've seen this car. You've seen this car. This car runs efficiently and great. This car will run forever. It's a great car to have. I seen it's some people where I live, they got them. I've seen one that's going that parks down the street from me. This car works really, really good, and it runs a long time. Honda Accords last. Now, the 2000, what's the model out of this? The 2004 model, you don't see as much of those. I don't think those did well. 2004 Honda Accord. This is the other model. Yeah, this model didn't do well. You don't see as many of these around. This model wasn't the greatest model, but the 98 is still running strong. And let me give you another model car that you've seen. A 1992 Toyota Camry. You still see these. Toyota Camry. Toyota, how you spell Toyota? Toyota. Camry. Here you go. 1992 Toyota Camry. This car is still running. You've seen one of these cars. This car is a great car, and these things are still running to this day. This car is what, 92? This car almost 30-some years old. People still driving around, still getting parts for this car. So if you're going to get a cash car, 98 Honda Accord, 92, I wouldn't go this low. But a Toyota, they still run. They still running. They're good cars. Great cars. Now, back to what I was saying. China. Well, I ran about China and the Postal Service. I just want to give y'all a quick point on those cars. Yes, those cars run really, really good. But back to what we're talking about, Shein and Temu. Yes, they're trying to raise the prices on Shein and Temu. So look, if you're gonna get some goods for summer, you better go ahead and get your stuff now. And I'm not encouraging anybody to go out there and spend frivolously. Just go to be a consumer and buy stuff. But get ahead of the curve. If you need some stuff, you might as well go and get what you need now because they're trying to raise the prices on us. And Temu ain't Temu without the prices being cheap. Just like Shein. Shein used to be really cheap, but Shein, everybody caught on. Shein went up. It's not as cheap as it used to be, but Temu still is. Temu's still cheap. Now who else? What else do you get stuff from China? I mean, there's a lot of products we get from China, but those are the primary products. Getting your clothes and your shoes, those things from China, they're great. They're great. So the post office is trying to screw us over. And who else knows what else is going to get tariffed? I don't know. But what you can do is this. I'm still doing my research. I'm trying to figure out the parent company of Modelo and some of these other products that are going to be tariffed, because it'll be an opportunity to make some money on a stock. Now, yes, the tariff might go up, but that's okay. You should invest in that company and get your money back. If Temu or Shein got investments, I'm investing. I know they're not traded publicly, but if they are, I'm going to invest so I can get that paper. Why not? Get your money back. You make some money off of your investment. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. So, people, beware of these tariffs. I was talking about this money. Beware of the tariffs. You got to watch the news to see what's going on. You don't want to be getting overcharged. Eggs are high as hell. Eggs are $10 a box, $10 an egg. It's crazy. You want a carton of eggs? It's $120. Not really, but it's getting crazy. Good thing chicken and beef ain't going up, because that's the case. Everybody gonna get skinny. Everybody's about to get skinny. So just pay attention to this stuff. Wednesday rant. And if you haven't hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you follow me on my page, Malcolm Hall, and make sure you follow me on my YouTube page. Well, this is the YouTube page. My other YouTube page, Malcolm Hall Comedy. Malcolm Hall Comedy. All right, everybody. Wednesday rant. We're going to take a quick break. And we will be right back. Is that they need to just stop. They just need to stop with all that and just hire people based off of what you do well and how well you do it. But Trump is in office. They're trying to only hire white men. But you see, hey, we're not going to say all that tonight. But yeah, they're only trying to hire white men, and all white men aren't great at what they do. Nor is everybody, but nor are white men what they good. Do you think he's good at what he does? I don't. But hey, it is what it is. He's the president. Nothing you can do about that right now. Let's see. Walmart axing hundreds of jobs, closing offices, more white collar workers to relocate. Dang, everybody, look, all these job cuts. The man hadn't even been in there a good 60 days. All these job cuts. Everybody's losing their job, not making money. Poor are going to be poor. And all these billionaires are just sitting out there on their boats, laughing it up, laughing at people because they're struggling. Walmart, the nation's largest private employer, is eliminating hundreds of roles and closing one of its North Carolina offices as it continues to pull workers back to its main hubs in California, Arkansas, according to the internal memo seen by Fox Business Tuesday. Walmart Chief People Officer Donna Morris said the memo sent to employees that the company is cutting roles as asking office-based employees in Hoboken and some of the smaller offices to relocate to the company's newly opened headquarters in Bentonville, Arkansas. Anybody going to damn Bentonville, as well as office in Sunnyvale, California. I will go to Arkansas, probably cheaper than California. We're making these changes to put key capabilities together encouraging speed and shared understanding. Morris said in the memo, through this review process, we have eliminated some roles as we streamline how we work. Nah, that's just they're trying to kiss Trump's ass. Y'all doing what the president wants. He wants y'all to fire everybody be poor, and that's what y'all going along with. The decision announced on Tuesday is a part of a broader relocation strategy unveiled on May 24, when Walmart initiated the first phase of relocating employees by staff from offices in Dallas, Atlanta, Toronto to move to Walmart's corporate headquarters in Bentonville, Ohio. Who wants to live in Arkansas? I don't want to live in no damn Arkansas. And the city of Bentonville is pretty much Walmart headquarters. It's like a whole Walmart city. I watched this whole documentary on it. They spend a lot of money investing in getting people to move to Arkansas. There's nothing to do in Arkansas. What's the closest city to Arkansas? I don't know, but that's what they want you to do. Any employees still working remotely at the time were also called back into the office. Man, everybody ain't trying to go back into no office. What y'all talking about? As the corporate world would begin to ditch remote work, Walmart constructed 350-acre campus in Bentonville, Ohio when it opened its office building last month. The campuses has 12 buildings along with amenities, buildings, parking decks, and surface lot. I don't care about that. Man, listen, remote, let me tell you something. I'm going to do a whole show on remote work. You make more money working remote. You don't have to drive. You don't have to pay for clothes. You can run around and do what you want to do. Instead of going to do stuff on a Saturday, you can run out and take care of business on your lunch break. It works better, does it not? Yes, it does work better. But hey, that's here nor there. We're going to do a whole story on that. Next story, Elon Musk says Doge works 120 hours a week, cuts costs as he brings hardcore work culture to government. Elon Muskie, we can call him Muskrat. Elon Muskrat, who often drives staffers across the many companies to adapt hardcore work ethic, bragging that White House Department of Government Efficiency is putting 120-hour work weeks. No, they're not. The Tesla and SpaceX founder took helm as the new task force just 2 weeks ago, running an office in the Eisenhower Executive Building that aims to slash federal spending as much as $2 trillion. He gonna put that money in his pocket. Don't let him lie to you. Doge is working 120 hours a week, most work on public. Nobody's working that, but he don't care about your kids. First off, he has like kids all over the place. Terrible father. He's a horrible father. But the day before, Musk, who owns the social media platform X, boasted that Doge staffers were working through the weekends. Nah, they're going to quit. Very few bureaucracy actually work the weekend, so it's like opposing the team just leaves the field for 2 days. Working the weekend is a superpower, Musk wrote, adding laughing emoji. He just trying to work the hell out of poor people. We're going back in time. Okay? There's studies that say the 8-hour workday does not benefit you. It benefits your employer. They make all the money. You go home tired as hell, and you're not going to have the capacity to run a business or do anything else that you like. You go to work, you sleep, you're tired, and these people start drinking and smoking to relax rather than going to take a walk and doing other things that would benefit them. You working like that, when are you going to have time to go to the gym to work out? You're probably not getting up in the morning. Now, me, I get up about 5 o'clock in the morning to go work out because I like to look good. But these people who are working all these hours, when are you going to get an opportunity to do so? Huh? When are you going to get an opportunity? The grueling work week equates to over 17 hours of a workday for Doge employees. The group is not technically a government agency, but the team is working alongside the White House to cut costs. They just look, you're firing everybody, and you're getting less for your money. You think you increased them people's salaries? No. When you get a salary, when you're hired for a salary, you're hired based off of the 40-hour work week. You're not hired based off of that. And then they don't want to pay you no overtime because overtime will set you back. They're not paying overtime to anybody. So don't let these people lie to you. In 2022, when Musk completed his $44 billion acquisition of Twitter, he demanded staffers commit to hardcore work life and put along hours as high intensity or leave for another company. A lot of people left. What do you benefit from that? We're here to make money. We're here to make money and benefit the life of your family. And that's not happening. He's not doing that. He is not doing that with this proposal. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Why are y'all not being able to see? Can y'all see this? Oh, man. What is this? What the heck is this? Oh, man. This is not. Wait a minute. Hold on. That's the wrong thing. Here we go. That's not it. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Doge. Working 120-hour work week. Okay, are you going to increase people's salaries? Are they going to get some overtime? Are they going to get more money? Are they going to get more health care? No. People, you got to take care of your money. You got to take care of your money. Because if you get the chopping block, listen, I've been in a situation where I've been out of work for a couple, 2-3 months at a time. But one thing I had some money saved. You got to save some money so you can ride it out and find a new job. 9 times out of 10, if you want more money, you got to quit and go somewhere else. So don't fall into this trap. Don't fall into this trap working all these damn hours and you don't have any money to take a vacation or anything. All this going to do is benefit the company, and they're not going to share the cut. They're not going to share the spoils with you. You're just going to be working your ass off and you're not getting none out of the deal. The objective to work is to make more money, and you're not going to make more money. They're just going to work the hell out of you. You're going to be beat down. Now, I'm not advocating people just quit and do whatever. No, you got to take care of your family, do what you got to do. However, you shouldn't be out here working yourself to death and not making money. Stack that money, put that money away, invest that money so you can walk off the job. We're in the age of the internet. You can run a business while you're at job, be making sales, taking calls on your lunch break. We're in a new age. So you don't have to go back to the 1960s and 70s and 50s and just work your ass off and don't have anything. None of these companies pay a pension. None of them pay a pension. So listen, don't fall into this crap. Don't fall into this crap, man. They'll have you out here broke, poor, and and just tired as hell because you're not getting anything. So be careful about this. Be smart about this. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. All right? Think about what you're doing, people. Because listen, look, I don't need to rant. I'm not going to read no more articles. Got me fired up. Got me fired up on this here topic. Listen, they will have you out here working your ass off. Working like hell. And then they'll just cut you loose. If you don't want to do my way, why would you want to work harder work culture for what? Where's the money? I'm here for money. So you want me to work 120 hours? What bread? Where the bread at? I'm working 40. And if anything past 40, I need my damn overtime. Y'all need to pay me. And if they're not going to pay you, you got to go somewhere else. He's only hiring his business and buddies. That's right. His buddies. He's only hiring his asshole buddies. And they all musky. Elon Muskrat. That's what we're going to call him. Elon the Muskrat. Elon Muskrat. That is his new name. Elon Muskrat. Now we're going to call him because he stank. His policies stank. And he's not even from here. He's from South Africa. You want to y'all telling us, take our home. Take your ass home. Go fix apartheid. That's what you need to go do. And it's not apartheid anymore. But still, these people will have you out here working like crazy. You got to have something to show for it. You got to stack that money. And then go look for better opportunities when you can. Because if you get the axe, you don't want to be out here scrambling, going to find a job that you hate, that's not paying you enough. Make sure you save some money. What's the rule of thumb? You want to have like 6 months to a year of expenses to put away. I know it's not easy, but you can keep a couple months of mortgage put away. Keep a couple months of rent put away. Make sure and get your expenses under control. Don't be in a bunch of debt. It's hard to pay off debt. Last thing you want to do is be not working and paying a credit card bill. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. That's not what you want to do. All right? People. We got to pay attention. This is a new time. It's a new day. And the day ain't sunny. Hey, my mom. Hey, everybody say happy birthday to my mom. It's my mom's birthday. Happy birthday to my mom. Happy birthday, Mom. You got to pay attention, man. They will have you out here. They're cutting people's benefits. They're letting people go. And we're only a month or so in. What are we going to do 2 years in? America's going to be hell. And other countries laughing at us. But listen, remember, you don't know anything about other countries. They don't run their news over here. You got to read about other people's news and what's going on in other people's country. So all I'm telling you, from me to you, as a Cheap Not Broke fan, as a person who supports Cheap Not Broke, take care of your money. Don't let these people work you crazy. And if you are going to work crazy, get your money. Make sure you're getting that overtime. Because a lot of people are scared. Listen, I always pose these people. Why are you scared to quit your job? Well, because I don't have any money. If they were to pay you your entire salary, if you got let go, you wouldn't give a damn. If you got let go in March and they paid you all the way till December, I wouldn't give a damn. Who cares? Now, it's on you to be foolish to not find another way to make money. It's on you to be foolish not to invest that money. You got to figure this stuff out because it's really rocky. It's really shaky out here. And I don't want to see anybody fall on hard times and not, being able to take care of themselves or their family. I don't want to see that. Remember, we are in the age of the internet. You can make money online. You can run a whole business. No brick and mortar. You can find a supplier in another country. You can do whatever you want to do from home. Yeah, they got you going back and off, but you're not making any money. You're spending more time in gas. And think about it. If you spend an hour in traffic a day and you work 5 days a week, that's 10 hours a week in traffic. You're working 40. That's like a quarter of the work week you're spending in traffic and not getting paid. That was my gripe about going back into the office. I'm not getting paid to sit in my car. I'm sitting in my car, riding home. I'm not making no money. You want to get the most out of your time. And now think about it. Every 4 months, that's a 40-hour work week in the car. Think about it. 1 hour in, 1 hour out. Okay? It's 5 days a week. That's 2 hours a day. That's 10. By the end of the 5 days, after there was 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 25, out of 25 days, you sat in the traffic 40 hours. That's an extra check that you didn't get paid for. Who want to do that? Who wants to do that? But you don't think about it like that. You got to think about it like that. Or you got to shorten your commute somehow or cut down because now you're paying all this money in gas. Look, I understand some people got to go into work week. Some people got to go into work. I'm not arguing against that. But don't be in there getting tortured. Don't be in there because it'll affect your health. Having you out there working your ass off and you be upset and mad. No, man. No. It's got to be a better way. And the better way is the power of the internet. You can make money online. You really can. The books are online and they're free. You don't have to go to the library. You can find an audio book on YouTube. Richest Man in Babylon, Think and Grow Rich. Those are just a couple of the books that I know to read. Those books will help you out financially. The Rich Man Next Door, that's the book I'm reading right now. You can make it. You can make it. I believe in you. I believe in you. And I believe in Cheap Not Broke. And Cheap Not Broke believes in you too. And you should believe in Cheap Not Broke. Because what we going to keep you... Well, look here. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to help you. Listen, next time, I'm going to come on with some remote sites. Tomorrow night, I'm going to come on with some remote sites. I know what the remote jobs are. I'm going to come on the remote sites. I'm going to help people figure it out. Because it's not easy. But damn it, I'm not going to let nobody fall by the wayside. If you with Cheap Not Broke, stick with me. I'm going to stick with you. And I'm going to help you out. Because I know there's a lot of federal employees losing their employment. You got to take care of the money. You got to take care of the money. All right, everybody. That's been my Wednesday rant. I know it was a lot tonight, but Timu, Gene, they were trying to cut us down. No, not going to let it happen. Now, you got to get to it while you can. You don't want these prices to go up, but they're not. They're not. Timu's going to bite the cost on it. They're going to figure it out. U.S. Postal Service is trying to screw us over and telling us we're not going to do it anymore. Somebody's going to pick it up. FedEx, UPS, DHL. There's other companies out there besides the post office to get your stuff. Just be aware of that. And remember, put yourself first. Put your money first. Don't put the company first. The company don't give a damn about you. Company will let you go and find somebody else or eliminate your position. You are there for the money. The money. Nobody at the company is your friend. Y'all not buddies. Nobody. You don't have any friends at work. Your friends are at home outside of the workplace. They're not your friend. Because how many people you work with at your job, after y'all leave the job, y'all still talk and hang out and kick it? No, you don't. I don't hang out with none of my coworkers after I'm done with working them jobs. Because we're not friends. I'm here to make money. And after I get my money, I'm out. So, bam, there you have it. Cheap Not Broke. All right? Don't work yourself into the ground. Figure out a way to make some money online. Is it easy? Hell no, it's not easy. I haven't even gotten paid from YouTube. I've been on YouTube for years. Haven't gotten a dime. But I know when it takes off and I get to where I need to be, I'm off to the races. I know I'm off to the races. So I'm going to keep going. Keep going. I read this saying. What does it say? I didn't work harder than you. I just failed more times than you did. I didn't work any harder than you. I just failed more times than you did. And yes, when you're trying to run a business, you're going to fail. You're going to fail. But in the midst of failing, you can come up and make it happen. So I will leave you with that. I'm going to be back tomorrow. I think tomorrow we're going to talk about some federal jobs, there's a lot going on in the government about people losing their jobs, losing their benefits. We're going to talk a little bit about that. I'm going to come on here with the remote websites where you can work remote and still make some money, right? I'm going to come on here with that tomorrow. And like I said, I'm also looking for my guest this month. I'm trying to find me a guest, whether that's insurance, a law. I'm going to find an expert to come on here and talk some more money, just like my guy did, Mr. Adrian Duncan. Shout out to him. If you haven't watched that episode, make sure you go back and watch that episode. Make sure you go to cheapnotbroke.com. Go to cheapnotbroke.com, grab yourself some merchandise, It's very, very important. Grab yourself some merch. It's very much important. It's appreciated. Please support the channel. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the super chat. Hit the super chat. Donate a little money. I need money. I'll be giving you all this information. Yo, $2, $3. I don't care. But all the donations help. So please, please, please donate when you can. I appreciate it. I'm signing off for tonight. I'll be back tomorrow night with another live episode of Cheap Not Broke. Okay? Thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow night. We're going to talk a little DEI. We're going to talk about the federal agencies being eliminated in employment. And I'm also going to bring some remote websites on here so you can find a remote job. No sense in you going and sitting in traffic and wasting all your money. No need to do that. I'm going to send you some stuff to help you get what you need. All right, everybody. We're going to be back tomorrow. Cheap Not Broke. Thank you all for tuning in. And take care.